Are you busy? Have you offered your services to Spacey or Lauer or Weinstein, or you're all based in New York? I mean, what would you do in that situation with somebody like that? I mean, that's a lot of work. That's a retainer.
So
That's a retainer, yeah.
right, absolutely, yes, and I'll do a retainer. I'd say there are two things. One is I recognize my limits, and so I recognize that there are times where they need a PR person, where they need a lawyer, where they need a therapist, where they need a psychiatrist, where they need a lot more than I can give. And so I do try and be conscious of that. And there are times in a meeting where I'm working with a client and I'll ask directly, how are you taking care of that in your life? Because something comes up that isn't for me to deal with, and I need to check in on that. But let's say they come to me and it's outside of that space. Part of what I hear and what they're saying is that it sounds like they're taking responsibility, sort of, in their quotes, but they're also protecting themselves, and they're not fully coming clean. And so I start wondering about what they're saying and what the patterns are or what's missing. And with these guys, I think what's missing is really taking a look at where they screwed up. Accountability. And really saying, I own this, and I'm gonna change. I didn't hear that from any of the guys you mentioned. I didn't really hear it. I heard it. There's some others maybe where I heard it.
I think Al
but not from
Franken
those
kind of
guys.
Closest. I would say he's the closest to coming to that.
But there are places, yes, absolutely, to explore in that. What kind of leader do you want to be? That's
Well,
not who you
is that
wanna
the
be.
biggest area that you might work on with people is leadership skills?